y'all something. It will never be a Washington 2. You know why? Because that's the reason why I wasn't on the song. I wasn't on the song for the whole. Because it's a Tidal Apple bullshit. And it should be getting me tight every time I perform this motherfucker. So y'all didn't get what y'all was supposed to get with me and Drake on this song because it's some Tidal Apple bullshit.
Told y'all.
And he's like, oh shit, the dome is on this shit. Then Jay thought about it out of respect for Big Bill, so he didn't want to be on the track. Then I said, look, I'll call Drake, I'll call Big, I'll call y'all. We got the sponsorship, we got to let people have this song. But then it went out of that territory, it went into some title, some shit, some political shit, some shit about percentages on songs. I can't take this shit, bro. Call me after the robbery, say how you feeling. You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like the brothers. Let's sing that.
Woo. So Kanye is hot. I told you this was going to happen. I told you when Drake and Kanye was talking about making an album together, this was going to happen. He was hoping Tidal gets sold to Apple, like, let's get this going. I got 3% in Tidal. I just want this to stop because Kanye is about the music. He want that moment. Drake is the hottest thing in music right now. He needs to be working with that. He's not happy how Tidal squandered everything with Pablo. He feel his album is greater than Views and should have been on that level and needed to be on that Apple platform. He missed out on so much and it cost him millions. Millions. So, for all them people be like, well, he shouldn't talk to Hov like that if it wasn't for Hov. No, if it wasn't for Ye. If it wasn't for Ye. Don't give me that if it wasn't for Hov stuff. No, if it wasn't for Ye, we would not be having this conversation about Hov. Everybody's like, oh, Hov gave him his break. No, Dame gave Ye his break. And Jay got on board. That's what happened. Jay didn't believe in it. Jay just wanted Kanye to make him beats, and that's it. Once Ye started taking off and his album sold 10 million copies and went diamond, his first album wasn't because of Jay that his album went diamond. All his hits were songs Jay wasn't even on. So that was for the Jay-Z fans, well, Jay-Z stans, who gonna come in there and want to credit Jay-Z for everything that takes place. I wanted to answer that before y'all even got started. Kanye West is a man of music no matter what he tries to do. He could have, I applaud him, even though I don't like the records. I'm not a 808 and Heartbreaks fan. Some of the songs on there I vibe with, but as an artist of music, that's what just shows me he's an artist. He just created one of the greatest records completed in the Graduation album. I felt he soared and was at his apex on the Graduation album. I said, man, this is a perfect album. I don't think he could top this. And he didn't try. You know what he did? He made a completely different album from that album. That's what artists do. Jay-Z would have given you a very similar album to what you just bought from Graduation, because the Graduation thing was successful. So in business, you keep it going until the people get tired of it. Then you move to something else. That's Jay's philosophy. And now you look at Kanye put out that 808 and Heartbreak and went to a whole nother level. Then he came with My Dark Twisted Fantasy. And these songs, I mean, these albums had a couple of songs on them, but I didn't really rock with it. But it was what the newer generation was listening to. It was the new sound. And Kanye is about music. He's crazy and he's off the wall as an artist, but he's in the genre he's always been in. People just didn't pay attention. Kanye West came from an art school, so he's all into arts and knowing about artists and all this stuff. He comes from this when he was here in Chicago. Chicago is one of the most profound places for art. A lot of people don't know that. Our art museum downtown is well known throughout the entire country. People fly in from other countries to go to the Chicago Art Museum. I kid you not. It happens. Now, with that being said, he stated, in case you couldn't hear him clearly, that Kanye was going to reach out to Meek Mill, reach out to Drake to try to end the beef, to end this thing, and let's put it to bed. And that was going to happen. It was going to be a point where they put this thing to bed, but then it became another hurdle, another obstacle, another thing, which was the problem all along. So the problem wasn't Meek Mill and Drake at all. It had nothing to do with Meek Mill and Drake. That was just the lie he told to keep Kanye away from doing this deal with Apple and then being involved, talking about a percentage. It came down to politics between Tidal and Apple. And pretty soon, Kanye is going to lose it. Because he's tired of it. He's tired. He's really tired of it. And he brought out a lot of feelings he had. Like, Jay don't come to the house to visit Kim Kardashian and him. He don't hang around Kanye like that. I told y'all. Y'all don't listen. Been telling y'all this stuff. Jay is on a whole nother level, and he treats people secondary. That's just the way he is. He'll call, he'll reach out. That's Hov. You know, because he think like, it's only right. If I didn't call him, I would be considered to be low down. There's whole different type of worlds people live in. Look, there's some things I could say. I ain't going to say it right now, but I've been around billionaires. And I don't mean just like, I met a billionaire and we shook hands and walked off. I mean, been in a billionaire's home. Okay? Seeing how a billionaire operates in everyday life situations. People who have 300 to 400 millions of dollars and they're liquid. 400 million in the bank. And how they go about life. I've been in a room with these people, how they operated. I've been spending 4 days around these people and how they operate. They have a system of the way they treat people and how they treat each other. It's totally phony. It's totally fake. And everything is done out of obligation so you don't look bad or nothing reflects bad upon you, and yourself is a brand. They're the wife, the husband, they have about 500 million together. They are a brand. And the brand cannot afford to look bad. So whatever happens with the wife, she has to tell the husband every single thing, because he can't have anything comes back to make him look bad, no matter what it is. If there's somebody's supposed to get married and they're like in their circle, like, oh, okay, well, we got to make sure we get them this wine. We got to send this over there. If we can't make it, are they big enough for us to make it to this night? No, we have another engagement that's bigger than that we need to be to. It's the Johnsons. Oh, yeah, we got to make the Johnsons. Well, let's send them this. Let's send them that. And send their daughter this. And then they'll send a note to the assistant to go pick these things up. And then they'll go take it over there. The assistant will bring it to them, and they'll take it over to where they have to go. They won't have the assistant drop it off. They'll probably drop it off themselves or have it mailed. Anything on that level, they have assistants to take care of these things, to do the minor things that they don't have time to do, or they just don't prefer to do. But that's how they do things. Everything's done in a precise way of order. Like, they're going to call certain people. Some people, they won't get a call. They'll get a message, or send them a message, tell them this and that, send a card to the house, tell them we'll be there for their baby daughter's 5-year-old birthday party. We'll appear, we'll bring this, or we'll send a gift. They'll meet up at a restaurant. They love to go out to eat. Nobody really cooks, or they go over to someone's house, someone else, they have a chef, they cook. It's a whole different world and mentality. Everything is done for image. Now, Drake was willing to work out anything they needed to do to get this done with Kanye West, because Drake wants to be about the music. Drake want to work with Kanye. Ye and Drake are really cool. Meek and Kanye don't have any problems either, but Meek ain't really his guy. Jay-Z is eating off Meek. He got a piece of that through Rick Ross. So him and Diddy and all these people are eating off Meek Mill and them plate. So that's like part of their property. So that's why Jay was like, man, out of respect for him, I don't want to do that, this thing what he's going through with Drake. It's like, look, man, it's like this. Why don't you go ahead, squash this whatever little beef thing you got, and let's get this going. Because at this point, wouldn't you guys rather see the Meek Mill Drake thing like gone? Because it's like totally dead right now. It's like, go back to work. That's what it's almost like. You don't need the beef anymore. But it's at a point now where it's going to be harder and harder to get done. But y'all tell me what y'all think about Kanye's rant. Do you think Kanye's right? Which I feel like he's right in this situation. He's getting sick and tired of it. And I understand it. But when you blocking people from doing music and the thing that they love to do, you're creating a storm that's going to blow up, and Kanye's going to go off. Now, after this, Jay and him are going to have a talk. Jay's going to talk calmly to him and try to explain it to him before, like when he had to blow up. But it'll be different now between him and Ye. Because Jay's always going to feel like, I'm bigger than you. You're not at my level, Kanye. And Kanye is the rebellious rebel spirit. He's from the Shy. You can't bury that. He's a fighter. He wants to make music. And if you're stopping him from doing that, you are in the way. And you're going to have problems. He's going to conform until a point where he can't take it no more. And that's where he's at. He can't take it. I don't blame him, but it is what it is. He can't take it. So, something's got to give. Let him and Drake do the album. It's better for Tidal. Because Apple will buy them out. It's just a matter of time. So why are you prolonging this thing with percentages and numbers and all this other stuff? Jay, you built it up enough. You done suckered Beyonce into it. She would have had quadruple more sales had she not just been on Tidal and went straight through Apple. Her sales would have been even greater than what they are right now. Now, you want to make your secret album, make your secret album. But I'm telling you, you are affecting a lot of people's businesses who are losing millions of dollars behind this while you sitting up there chilling. So, something's got to give, bruh. Because if everybody's eating so good at Tidal, here's one of your owners right now, and he's disgruntled. Something's got to give, Jay.